Hi everyone, this is Rohini. I love to entertain and I know a lot of you out there also love to entertain, but sometimes because we've got busy schedules, we sort of refrain ourselves from doing that because we've got the prep and the cooking and all of that to do. So I want to ease one part of that. Here's an easy appetizer to do that's a little bit different but totally doable. It's semi-homemade. You know, you get a bottle of delicious olives, you get some great olive oil, cheese, you put it together and you've got a brilliant appetizer. So who's on board for that? And let's get cooking. The first step in making this appetizer is we're going to use some olive oil, a generous amount of olive oil, because we're going to marinate the cheese that we have today, which is bocconcini. It's baby mozzarellas. Our oil is heated, so the first thing we're going to add is some rosemary, a little bit of chili flakes, oregano and parsley, and some dried garlic. So this is also nice. You can add that, totally skip it. Since we have rosemary, we don't necessarily need it, but if you've got it handy, it will be really nice. And you let it simmer a little bit and let the oil sort of become fragrant. We're going to add a little bit of salt just to taste in the oil. If you were here and you could smell how delicious this oil is, it'll be so worth the little bit effort that this appetizer needs. Alright, so we're going to let that hang out. We want this oil to cool before we add it to our cheese and the olives. So let's focus on the olives here. We've got some black pitted Spanish olives from Fragata. They're nice and plump. Sometimes you get olives that are sort of just dried up. They're in the brine and they're just absolutely plump and delicious. So we're going to add some of the olives in our bowl. Next, here is the bocconcini. That's also in its water, so we want to make sure we have no liquid in terms of the water coming from the cheese as well. And this is a great make ahead appetizer actually, so you can make it 2 days or 3 days in advance and stick it in the fridge. The longer it sits with the olive oil, the better the taste sort of develops in the olives and in the cheese. Our oils nicely come to room temperature. All I have to do is add it to my bowl of olives and the bocconcini. And that's it. So we take this, we stick it in the fridge, let it sit overnight is ideal. You could do it for 2 days as well because the flavors will really come out and talk to you. Now that we've marinated our cheese and olives in our olive oil, which has been jazzed up with all the herbs and the flavors, it's time to start enjoying them. So the first step is going to be, we'll get some of the cheese, the olives, try and get the garlic because it's got a nice punch with the olives as we take a bite together with the cheese. And since we've got some cherry tomatoes in season, we'll add a few of those in here. And voila, you've got an appetizer that's totally out of the box. You've done a little bit of effort thanks to the amazing ingredients that we have available to us, the olive oil and the juicy, plump, delicious olives to make something that's totally unique. And I bet your friends are going to thank you for that. So I hope you make it and enjoy.